Hello, everybody, and welcome in to episode 17 of Pixel Yaps, featuring myself, Cesire, and my co-host here.
Loonaromi, hi!
We have an episode for you today.
Nothing.
No, I have some stuff. We've
We
got
got
some stuff.
nothing.
In terms of how we generally start with games that we've been playing, both Luna and I have been playing the same games. We don't really have
Have we?
anything. Well, I mean, like we've been playing the same games we're playing during the last episode.
What have I played the past week? I'm trying to think. What did I stream this past week? Do you know? Do you
Palia
remember?
and Final Fantasy.
Palia. That's right.
I think you got sucked back into Final Fantasy. That's what you've been doing.
Yeah, I got sucked back into Final Fantasy.
Because you've had like 2 streams plus the Chio collab.
Yeah,
That
It's
was
just
the
been
Dinkum collab.
because I'm like, yeah, it was supposed to be a Dinkum collab, yeah. I know what happened. Suddenly, like, there was this weird glitch, and suddenly we were just in, like, Final Fantasy. It was really weird. It happened to both of us at the exact same time.
Weirdest glitch ever.
No, but, like, it's been really chill doing Final Fantasy. Um, because, like, um so in Final Fantasy, you have, like, several different servers. You have, like, the mega servers, and within the mega server, you have several different sub-servers, right?
Right.
And, so there's, like, usually I think there's, like, 2 mega servers for NA, 2 for EU, and so on. On EU, there's, like, the Chaos server, the Light server, I think, and previously, I was on one of the NA servers, Ether, Genova, and, I could have technically swapped my character that I had there over to the EU server,
Mm-hmm.
but, like, I kind of really enjoyed the journey that I went through on that server with my friendos, and,
Right.
like, how we achieved getting a house together, and, like, there's a lot of, emotions attached to that character in that server. So I was like, I'm not ready to just, like, move things over. And so I was like, "Okay, well, whatever, I'll just make a new character on the EU server," right? So that's what I did, and it's honestly been really chill just going through the story again because, like, I can do it very passively, like, I'll be watching something and just playing Final Fantasy on the side, and I don't have to pay attention to any of the story because I already know what happens. I'm just pressing some buttons, you know? Um, it's just been actually really, really chill to wind down with. I've been doing it off stream as well, so yeah.
Oh, nice.
Um, Apart from that, I did off stream also do continue with throwing waves a little bit. I'm really impressed by it, honestly. Like, I'm only on the like I've only just finished like the first big base arc, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And people have said that this is by far the weakest arc, and like I was blown away. It was really good. The build up was really good. It didn't like dally around too long, for my liking. And yeah, I do have to say I haven't done any of the side quests. I've just been focusing hard on main story. Um, but that's mainly because I've been burned by Genshin side stories. Like, a lot of them in Genshin end up being really, really, really pointless. And so whenever I see a side story in a gacha game now, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm ignoring that. So so yeah,
Okay.
but it has been really nice. And yeah, on stream it's just been Pele and Final Fantasy. That's all I've been doing. Pele's
Oh,
had a new really cool update, so yeah.
yeah. Let's talk about the paleo update for a minute. Um, it was a small, kind of one of those in between updates, but it did bring us a new
Mhm.
ranching animal, the Ferris, which is so cute. Although I will say, Chat and
I
I were making fun of the fact that it has to wear its backpack on the ranch.
so my chat pointed out the other day that they're born with backpacks.
Yeah, but okay, but the Ferris Knight in the cash shop doesn't have a backpack.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. It's an
I just thought
interesting
that was
choice. I don't
interesting.
know. I don't know.
I mean, I don't hate
Yeah,
it. I was
no,
just
you're
like,
right. It
oh.
is like okay.
It would be cute
What I
if they
have
let us
noticed is that
toggle
their
them on or
backpacks
off.
changed. That'd be cute.
It
Yeah.
turned into armor.
I, I did notice that their backpacks changed depending on the color of the Ferris, which I found really cute. Um, I already have you been playing around with it a bit? Have you been breeding around a little bit? Have you
So
gotten
I got
anything
super
special?
lucky on
Oh
the
god.
ones that I bought. Like the ones that I bought from the cash register. I got a Sakura
Mhm.
one, so a pink one, and I got a clay one with a bandit mask. And then I bred them
Oh,
and I
the
got a
clay is super
Sakura with a
cute.
bandit mask. So I'm
Oh
basically
my
in
god,
heaven.
no. Oh my god, I'm jealous. Yeah, no, I did not get I always get the normal ones when I buy them,
Me
and so I've
too.
just been using the cookie of today on them.
Yeah, I was shocked.
Um, but I did manage to get, like, an iridescent seal point with hearts, and that looks
Oh.
really, really stinking cute. Yeah. But that was not from just buying it, that was from giving it cookies,
Yeah, yeah, no,
feeding
I
all
hit
the
the
cookies I
jackpot.
had.
Like, I
Yeah, you
never
hit
get
the
any good
jackpot.
ones, so I was just like, "Holy crap, 2 in a what?" It's like, there goes my
Mhm,
RNG for
mhm.
plushies.
Apart from that, they have also released some new plushies, which I got super lucky with one of them.
Yeah. Yep. She did.
Um,
She did.
so, anybody who plays Palia might be familiar with the fairy mantis. I feel like we've been asking for a fairy mantis plushie for a really, really long time.
Yeah, and this
And,
one's community voted.
yeah, and they finally gave us it. They finally gave us the fairy mantis plush. So now whenever you come across fairy mantises, you can, catch them and hope that you get a plushie drop. I think they drop like what is it like all day long in Bahari, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's an all-day
Pretty
bug, so
sure.
it's not too bad. Although, I will say, I prefer to hunt it at night because at night, you hit lunar fairy moths, glow bugs, and
Yeah,
ladybugs that all drop plushies. So it's a better
that's true.
experience for getting plushies in general than the daytime, in
Mhm,
my
mhm.
opinion.
Yeah, very true, very fair. Um, so yeah, I think that's what we did on stream the other day with Nord.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got super lucky. I got like I think 4 in one day.
You did. You did. You got, didn't you get 2 double drops or something? You got 1
No,
double drop. I
so
know that.
no, I never got a double drop. What happened
Oh boy.
is we had 2 teams going. It was myself, Nord, and 2 others in one team, and then there was another team with 4 other people. The other team got double drops twice that day. Twice. We never got any double drops, but we did in total get 4 singular drops. 3 of them were like right after one another. So, yeah, I think there goes my plushie luck for the year.
Maybe, maybe. Or maybe you, well, I mean, it also, being in a party makes a big difference. It really does, because you're playing off the RNG of, if you have a full party, you're playing off the RNG
Yeah,
of 4 players instead of your own RNG. So, I mean, in my opinion, if you're
yeah.
plushie hunting, that is the path to success, because plushie hunting alone, you're gonna get plushies, maybe, if you're lucky, but you're never gonna get
Maybe.
those double drops.
No, no, that's true. And then there's also another plush called the Little Sprout plush,
It
which
eludes
I'm
me.
really glad I haven't gotten it yet, no.
No, me
It has a
neither.
little butt. It has a little butt, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just I need it for the butt.
It
The
became
butt
an
is
instant
great.
meme. It's an Angie
Yep.
meme. Have you seen it?
The Angie meme?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the
When my friends
Angie
don't
meme.
want to play Palia, and then it's just a picture of the turnip butt. Me, Angie.
That is that is great. I love that. But
They
yeah,
knew what
so
they were
there's
doing.
that. And, I really love that they made because, like, the Kilma, flower bloom event had died down quite a bit.
Dude, I
Quite a
still
bit.
haven't gotten the nameplates.
Yeah, I got the are there multiple nameplates now? I got the
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't
There's
know if
that
they added
fancy
any
one
new
that everybody
ones.
wanted.
the black flower one.
Maybe?
Because that's the one that I got, and that's specifically only from, like, the bloom events, like, you have to get lucky.
Yeah, I
So I
have not
got that.
gotten lucky.
But I farmed it like crazy. I was, like, I think for, like, 2 weeks laser focused on getting every single one
Oh,
and,
yeah,
like,
that hasn't been me either.
maximizing it by, like, because it's, like, from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. every day in
Mhm.
Kilima, right? So, like, I would maximize it by server hopping and then run, server hop, run, server hop. Um, so yeah, but, I'm really glad that they added a plushie to it now because, well, it was dying down, and I think this, really revived it.
Well,
A
yeah,
lot
and it
a
shows
lot
the
of people are
willingness
doing it
to
again.
refresh the existing activities, which they need. Like, the seed blossom bounce
Yeah.
needs more seeds. All
Mhm.
of them need, and
Yeah.
it's also a good way for them to, because like with the bundles and what they use the rummage piles for this one, but like
Mhm.
putting them into those events, maybe with a little bit of better RNG chance, would help. I did finally get a snowy landscape.
Yeah, I have not gotten any of them yet. Not yeah, nope, nothing as
Yeah,
such.
it's pretty brutal. Although you can apparently finish it without them, technically. So,
Yeah, so, this one, you only need to do 3 out of the 4 bundles to technically complete the quest that's tied to it. However, you will still, like, miss out on the individual bundle rewards. You know
yeah,
how, like,
yeah.
each of the bundles has, like, a reward tied to it?
Uh-huh.
So,
Yep.
yeah, you technically need to do 3 of them to complete it and to get the rewards for doing the bundles. You'll just miss out on a separate bundle reward. And I think what's kind of, like, bummed out a few people is that a lot of people, when they said that you'd only have to do 3 out of 4, but like, "Oh, cool, Imma skip the cooking one." And now this thing with the wintry parasol and everything, um, is like, kind of like RNG based to get, and so now everyone's like, "Oh, no, I have to go to the cooking after all."
Well, I think it would have been handled a little bit better if we had an idea of how long it was going to be in the game. But the
Yeah.
ambiguous nature, because it's just like basically these are generally in the game until the next patch. However, we have a Luna New Year patch coming up. And I'm just like, so
Yeah.
I am pretty sure this one will last past that. But the fact that they made it so you only needed to do 3, that has me wondering a little bit if we're gonna get another bundle like
If they're
right
gonna
away.
skip it.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
I don't know. So we'll
same. That's a
see.
good point.
Um, they also closed the Winterlight store already, which I thought was a weird choice.
I mean, it's past Christmas. The Winter
Yeah,
Lights one
but
is
the
technically
snow's
for
still on
Christmas
the
period.
ground.
I guess. I guess,
I
yeah.
I submitted feedback where I was just like, listen, you should just rotate those in. I was just like, you should rotate them into the underground market so that like they're not
Yep.
always available, but occasionally you can snag one. Because like, there's nothing
I
more
think that's a good
frustrating than
call,
being
yeah.
like, I need one more icicle, and it's gone. It's gone.
Mm.
Uh, but
There's
yeah,
also another event happening on Pele right now called Hodari Starstone Search. So it's a community kind of event, and if the community can collectively mine 300,000 star stones, everyone who participates will receive a set of rewards that dazzle and delight. So at 50,000, we'll be getting 5 ore compass, 500 lucky envelopes, and 1 star quality garnet. At 100,000, we'll get 5 mining mystery bags, 5 pallium bars, and 1 star quality citrine. At 200,000, we'll get 1 super lucky prize, 1,000 lucky envelopes, and 1 star quality sapphire. And at 300,000, the community will be able to vote for a new Starstone themed tint. We'll get 3 Starstone mystery bags, 2 stackable Mujin pillows, and 1 star quality amethyst. And this is all running up until the 26th of January. So if you haven't gotten to it yet, hop on Paleo, get a party starter, do it on your own. Either way, mine like there's no tomorrow.
I feel like you should have made me read that as your voice slowly gives out. But
Oh,
thank you,
is it
Luna.
is it fading away? I'm
It's
sorry.
fading. Although Discord's having some issues as well.
Oh man.
We'll talk about that later though. I
Oh
have I
god.
have some solutions. Um okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so to note on the Hodari's Starstone Search, it's only a week long. This is
Yep.
usually their events are a little bit longer. Um all you need to do is just make sure you at least mine one Starstone and you're gonna make sure you'll get your rewards. But if you need to do some mining for ammo or something, now's a really good time to do some of that bulk mining. Help us out. I got
Yep. Mhm.
3 this morning while I was derping around, so
Oh, nice.
yeah, not so bad.
And I think there's also, like, plushies and stuff that you can get from farming these now as well. There's, like,
The Kitsu
the rare
plushies,
new
yeah.
Kitsu plushies. They're
Mm-hmm.
super rare,
They're in the
but
ore
there is a
nodes, I
chance.
think.
Yeah, there's a chance that you can get a Kitsu plush from mining. So, you know,
So yeah, there you go. That's
extra
your
stuff.
Palea news. We were talking about a game that you played offline. I actually did. Me and my friends. I say me and my friends. It was me and Bella, and all the hooligans. We tried out the Lunar's Zodiac Party, or Lunar's Ultimate Zodiac Party. We tried out their beta over the weekend, in
Oh, yeah.
anticipation of their release, and we had a lot of fun. It definitely so it turns out I was playing with somebody who was not even really familiar with Mario Party, which was shocking to me. So I was like, this is like what my family grew up on. Like these
Yeah.
rivalries were heated, you know? But I was just like, you might have to get this for your family because you guys need to play some party games.
Uh-huh.
But it
Party
was
games are
really
always
fun.
great.
It was really, really polished. Unfortunately, they were supposed to
Uh-oh.
be out yesterday, but something happened with Steam. They were just like,
Uh-oh.
so our build has been approved, but they're like, but it's not released yet. We're waiting on final store page approval, basically.
Oh,
Um,
no.
and so yeah, they're kind of stuck waiting for that right now. So they are coming out,
Okay.
but they did keep the beta open. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
that's
keep so
cool.
you can try it out before you buy it until it actually comes
Mhm.
out. I feel so bad for them. It's the second studio that have had Steam
Yeah, I
issues
was
this
just
year.
gonna say.
Yeah, because On Together came out and
You don't make it
they're
hard for these guys, come on.
yeah, yeah, On Together came out and they wanted to have a really nice launch discount and it did not happen and it is still not happened and
Oh,
they're
man.
so bummed. But they were like, "Listen, anybody who's buying it at the full price before the sale, they're like, we'll give you that the DLC album when it comes out."
Oh, that's nice. That's sweet.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know, maybe I don't know if something's going on with Steam support or what, but it seems it's weird that I know of 2 instances.
Mhm, mhm.
But that's really
Yep.
yeah, nothing too new other than what I've talked about for a couple different podcasts at this point. We do have another Next Fest coming up in February, so
Oh,
prepare
that's right, I
yourselves
forgot
for the
about that.
Next Fest episode.
Oh, god. I feel like they happen so often now, I feel like we
It
just
was
had
3 times
one.
a year.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like that's almost too much.
Well, it's
Was
because
it
there are
only
so many
only, like,
demos.
2 times a year once?
Maybe, but
Once
I
upon
think
a
there are
time, it was,
so
like,
many
twice a year.
applicants that
Yeah.
it merited 3 times a year, and then they try to theme them a little bit. I like it. It
Oh,
can
that's
get a little
sweet.
stressful, but what's
It just gets stressful
life?
because, like, I wanna play I wanna play as many demos as I can, but, like, I have a very like, s small amount of time available to do that in, and so I end up usually only playing, like, 1 or 2.
I mean, luckily most of the demos stick around, so it's really not a big deal. It's
That's
just a
true,
good
yeah.
it's a good way to find what's out there, at least for me.
Yeah,
I've worked with a lot of the devs that I've done Next Fest demos for, so it's honestly been
which is
my
really cool.
favorite festival.
Very, very fair.
Yeah. Speaking of festivals, though, one that is actually ongoing at the moment is the Indiecade
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Festival. It's a International Festival of Independent Games, is what it stands for. Um,
That's
and they
running
actually,
from January 16th to 30th.
yeah. Well, that's the sale. Yeah. So basically, they have a sale going from January 16th to the 30th, but they also did like a little awards like festival or something.
Okay.
So they picked some upcoming games to look forward to. I don't actually know
Hmm.
much about this one yet. I saw it when I when I messaged it to you and I was like, "Oh, I know a lot of these games on here." So like this is a festival to
Yeah, I'm
pay
looking at
attention
it
to.
now. Yeah, something is really, really good.
um
There's Darkest
but
Dungeon on there, which I know a lot of people love.
yeah. And so there's oh shoot. I'm a professional, really good at my job.
What did you do now?
I just left the Pixel Yaps stuff up, so it looked real weird.
Okay.
But yeah, so we have like our festival winners, and so I'm thinking these like most of these are upcoming games. Or no, only a couple of them are upcoming, and a lot of them are out. So it must be just like a little kind of awards ceremony.
A showcase.
So we've got like mini golf sitting up here. A game called Fretless, which is a rhythm game. Man, rhythm games are really popular again, and I am not good at
Yeah,
them.
they're not my thing.
No. There's a Cairn, which is a climbing game. I've seen a bunch about that one. That one's coming out at the end of this month. Something
Okay.
called Beacon Patrol, which looks ridiculous. Like all of these, the thing that I'm noticing as I look through these games is they're all different from each other. I'm definitely gonna have to look in to see what you know what being a winner of the Indiecade Festival means.
Mhm.
Because it just says our mission is to encourage, promote, and cultivate innovation and artistry in interactive media and to champion those efforts. The organization of a series of local and international events celebrating the best and forefront of indie games is our way to show our commitment to the industry, to the community, and the players. The Indiecade Festival. It's a celebration. Join us as we celebrate this past year's Indiecade nominees, alumni games, and more.
Okay.
Yeah, it just sounds like a cute little indie festival of which we need many because there are so many indie
So
games.
many indie games,
It's
yeah.
hard to keep track of them all. But I noticed a few that were on here specifically that I have played or at least know of. So some notable mentions. Beacon Pines. I oh my god, I loved that game. It's so cute. It was riveting. It was the art's lovely. Like I loved it. It is 70% off, sitting at
Ooh,
5.99 USD. So if you're looking for a story game,
that's a
there's
good
like
sale.
a little bit of scary bits to it, but not really. So I think it's even a game that you could enjoy. I
Yeet the
really,
Luna.
really
No, you
liked
said
it.
scary. Yeet the Luna. Yeet
Well, it's
the
just like there are some scary moments, but it's like a storybook. Like the story is
uh-huh.
told in the form of a storybook, and like you get to make some choices that change the adventure. It's awesome. um, there was also the Cabin Factory. Now this is not a Loonaromi game, not even a little bit. This is very far from a Luna game. I played this on stream. It's a
Okay.
very short horror game. You're
Okay.
basically a person who works in a cabin inspection factory, and you got to go into these cabins and try and find anomalies in these horror cabins. They're like renditions of serial killings. Like
Oh
It was pretty
God.
scary. It was pretty scary, but I really, really liked it. I wanted more. And it had an interesting thing where the protagonist was actually an older lady, which isn't really common in horror games or a lot of games unless it's specifically a grandma game. So I
Uh-huh.
also thought that was kind of nice and unique. So that was the Cabin Factory. Another honorable mention that I've played
Cool.
is a game called Dungeon Crawler, which
Oh,
is
I
a
remember
really
that one.
yeah, it's a really fun roguelike game where you pull your cards and your items um, using a claw machine. It's very
Yep.
charming, fun art,
It
fun
looked
gameplay
ridiculous.
mechanics. I actually need to play it on stream again because we only ever did the demo, but I bought it
Okay.
over the holidays, so eventually it will find its way back on. But I like the game, and the Strafe On are the publishers, and they've always been really pleasant to work with. And it is 30% off at $6.99. Also, I didn't mention the Cabin Factory's price, 25% off at $2.24. It's a
$2 thing.
Well, it was already a release. It's like $7, not on sale.
Oh, okay, okay,
It's a
okay, okay.
very well priced game.
All right.
Games that I didn't play, but I have either demoed or I know of, or they're in my library. Tiny Bookshop. Both Luna and I are familiar with this one.
Mm-hmm.
That's 25% off at $13.49. So
It's very cute. I've
yeah,
I've never played it. I've seen it played. It looks very cute. I've been meaning to play it. I just haven't gotten around to it.
yeah.
But
I
it
Next
looks
Best
super,
demoed
super
it.
cute.
It's very, very charming. I just haven't had the time. Another one that I haven't played, but I've always been really interested in and is on my wish list is a game called Tem Popo. Um, it's like a musical game. It's so
Okay.
freaking cute. Like the song is just so catchy, and it's really colorful, vibrant art, and it's just a cute little game about a melodic garden. And so you have to like make you make the little plants happy, and then they sing their songs. It's just cute. Absolutely cute.
That sounds adorable.
That one's 30% off, sitting at $13.99 at the moment. And then I also there's a game called Farewell North, which is in my library, but I haven't had a chance to play. And you get
Oh,
to
I know
play
so
as
many
a
people that
dog.
love that game.
Yeah, you get to be a dog. So like,
Yeah.
what's not to love? That one's 40% off, sitting at $14.39. There
Whoa.
were a couple of upcoming games that I had my eye on, specifically Hello Sunshine. I don't know if you've heard of this one. You might have seen the trailer. Um, it's this we don't know too much about it, but it's like a survival mystery game. And
Okay.
you find this giant robot who helps you get through the desert, basically. And so you're trying to,
Okay.
puzzle together this broken world. I don't know. The graphics look amazing. Um,
Hmm.
like the marketing has been on point, so it's just a matter of seeing the gameplay before I know whether or not I'm super into it. But I have my eye
Fair.
on it. That's for sure. And another one is called Cat Secretary. Because
I
if I
want it.
don't have a cat game, I'm not Cesire.
This is so true.
Yeah, it is exactly what it sounds like. You are a cat and you are a secretary. And so you gotta,
Didn't you play
do.
like Autumn Crunch a while back or whatever it was called?
I didn't know.
What do you mean you didn't know?
No, I didn't play any game called that. What are you talking about?
No, wasn't it like the game that you played where you had to step on leaves and they make crunchy noises
No, I remember that's
that
a
you
game that
played?
you were interested in.
Oh, I never played it. I
Maybe
thought you
you
did
demoed
though.
it. I feel like you demoed it, Luna.
Yeah? I don't know anymore.
Luna's like, I play so many games. What do you mean?
I thought it was you.
I don't think so.
Okay,
Um,
well, never mind. Go on, carry on.
but yeah, you're just a cute little cat and you're a secretary somehow. So you got to do your like
Oh,
secretary job during the day, but at night you kind of sneak around and try to solve your colleagues' problems.
I mean, I
It
love the
just
sound of that. That
it
sounds
looks
so
very
cute.
charming. Yes, it's I have my eye on it for sure. Those were my notable mentions. I saw that little thing and I was like, well, I love indie games, so
Okay.
check them out if any
I
of
don't
them
have any
sound good to
notable
you.
mentions. I don't have any notable mentions. I just have a bone to pick with Sus because I now know why I'm suddenly getting so many emails of offers for me to play horror games. It's your fault.
Oh, probably because of the YouTube algorithm.
Oh my god.
Listen, we have to
So many
cover
emails.
the wide range of
No.
games.
No, from here on out, I forbid horror game mentions on Pixel Yaps.
I'm gonna quit this podcast if you try to forbid horror games. I will quit. I love horror games. How dare you?
I have so many every
Uh,
day I get, like, an email and I'm like, "Oh, cool game, let me see what it is." Horror game. I'm like, "Oh,
you
okay,
might need
next
to
game. Oh,
adjust your
look, we
press
horror game."
engine up genres.
I guarantee you I do not have horror games selected as a game that I play anywhere.
Listen, my
Anywhere.
games are often just horror adjacent. It's not my fault.
It's your
It is
fault.
my
I
fault, but
100% blame
I
you.
don't apologize.
100% blame you.
I'm broadening your
Even
horizons.
today, Seth was like, "Oh, do you have any, like, games that you, like, wanna put on the upcoming list?" And I'm like, "Oh, let me check." I checked my emails to see, like, if I've got any, like, emails about upcoming games. All horror. I scrolled through it and I'm like, "Oh, okay, nope, I got nothing." I got nothing.
Um,
And On Together. It was On Together. That's the one thing that I had there between all the horror games.
I think what it really is
Oh
that
my god.
horror kind of ends up being on this weird cyclical release cycle where like they either release at the beginning of the year or in October.
Yeah, it's the darker months of the year, basically, the colder, darker months of the year
Uh,
where they like to release horror games. Oh my goodness. Anyways, carry on. Go
um
ruin my algorithm some more.
well, that was all I had to talk about for Indiecade. You can always check out the Steam page, check out which games are on sale. They have a bunch of ones that have won, before, and ones that have worked with them for many, many years. So, as we always say, support indie devs.
Yeah.
They're the ones making it happen. They're the ones making the fun
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have
Oh
battle passes.
goodness. Yeah, well, not all of them. Yeah, most of them don't. um. Okay. I did have. I'm kind of springing this on you, I guess. Did
Oh
you
god,
hear
what? Oh
about
god.
Heartopia recently
I did.
in the past
I
couple
tried it.
days? No,
I
no, no,
tried it for a
no.
whole 30 minutes.
Did you hear about Gen AI in Heartopia?
No, but it does not surprise me.
Apparently, yeah, it's as far as people have said, it seems to only be in the puzzles, like the puzzle art. So like they took screenshots or whatever, and then they ran it through an AI to stylize it or something. But people knew immediately, and people are understandably upset because there was no disclosure. Which,
Yeah. It's
yeah,
not the first
that's
game recently that tried getting away with it. There was another game, uh, was it Petite Planet or something? Um, I don't remember. But there was another, like, kinda gotcha a pet game thing recently that came out, um, that I don't know if they disclosed it now, but initially they did not disclose it, and they were also found to have used Gen AI. So, It does not. I looked at Heartopia. I tried it for 30 minutes. The controls were very icky. It was not. They did not work on controls for PC. There's not even a controller mode. Nothing. This game is absolutely meant to be played on a tablet, and that's it. Apart from that, you're gonna be struggling. My hand hurt so much after 30 minutes of playing it. I had to stop. But immediately looking at it, I was like, I wonder if this is gonna end up having AI. Because it just gave me that kind of vibe, you know?
Yeah, and I
A
mean,
thing.
allegedly not outside of the puzzles, but it's just like when you don't disclose it, how can I
Yeah,
trust
where
that you're
else?
not lying about where else you're using it,
Mhm.
you know?
Mhm. Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
it's just like, once you've used it once and lied to me about it, like what's stopping you? You're just waiting till we find more stuff that. And so it was
Yeah.
it was actually interesting because I did go look into it a little bit. And so
Mhm.
their statement was just like, yeah, we um we use AI assisted content generation in the puzzle gameplay to reinterpret and redraw in game snapshot images. And then it also said they used it for translation, it seems like, which is a different story in my opinion. But then they went on to say that they would not use that none of the monetized content was using AI generated materials. And then they said, should any AI assisted content be used in the game in the future, it will be announced in advance. And it's like, how can I believe you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't even let us
That
know
that
about the
just
ones you
sounds like
had.
them. Just kind of sounds like, "Oh, whoops, we got caught. Yeah, no, we're definitely not gonna do this anymore." Mhm, mhm, definitely, you know?
Right. And if you
It's
don't care
yeah.
about AI, fine. Like, whatever. It's not my place to make you care about things. But it's the not disclosing it and tricking people, like our friend Lava Slug, who is very vehemently
Very, yeah.
anti-generative AI, tricking her into playing the game and really, really enjoying it. And
Yeah.
then to just be like, oh yeah, we used this thing that you really, really hate. It was, it leaves a bad taste. It leaves a bad
Yeah, it does.
taste.
It
And it's
does.
just like, yeah, you might lose some people with your AI disclosure, but that's okay because you should be we should be able to be informed about this stuff. Like, I don't,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I'm hoping that
And some
eventually
people
there's
don't
better,
mind.
yeah, which,
You know, like,
whatever.
I'm not pro AI at all, pro Gen AI at all, but, like, some people it's just that thing. Like, I remember, what was that one game? Inzoi.
Hmm.
um, that came out that was supposed to be like the big new Sims competitor, right?
I don't hear
And
anything
for
about
a
that
while,
anymore.
you know me neither. Um, they did have it disclosed on their
Hmm.
Steam page that they do use AI, Gen AI, and you saw a lot of people excusing it because they were just so excited for a Sims competitor.
Hmm.
Right? Turns out it obviously didn't last. But the point being is that if you disclose it, there's a bigger chance that people will turn a blind eye towards it and be like, oh, I want to try it anyways. Than if you don't disclose it and
And then
try
we
to be like,
find
oh,
out.
yeah, oops, sorry. You
Yeah.
know, it's like, no,
Yeah.
just
Because a
be
lot of,
honest, be upfront.
Yeah, because like a lot of these people, they'll never, they're never gonna go back to the game now, no matter how much they're
No.
enjoying it, because they feel betrayed because they were
Yeah.
lied to.
I
Oh.
mean, I was already not really sold on a game because of the controls, but now I'm like,
Yeah,
definitely, I'm gonna uninstall.
I was just like, I don't have time for that game, and so then when I saw the news, I was like, oh, good.
Not good. Glad.
Now I really don't have
Oh my
time for that
god.
game.
I know what game you
Uh,
should have time for, or
oh,
make
would it
time
be
for.
Dispatch or Cyberpunk?
No, well, obviously, but no, that's not what I was gonna say. It's part of the upcoming games thing, so I'm gonna hold off.
Oh, do you hear that? Do you hear that, listeners? She is teasing you.
Me? No, I would never.
That's
I'm an
okay though,
angel.
because that was my hot take or my hot topic. I'll say it's not a hot take. That
The
was my
hot
hot
topic.
topic. Yeah. So we can move on to upcoming releases unless you had anything else. We can actually do a normal length podcast for once.
No, I don't think I have anything else.
All right, let me get these up for us then.
Hey.
Ba-dum-bum,
Wait.
ba-dum-bum,
Ba-dum-bum.
okay, so this 2 weeks, we've got a lot coming out in a lot of different categories. Thank you for the background music. I love it. We have a lot coming out in a lot of different categories. To start, we have a game called Mio Memories in Orbit. I tested this one out. I think it was, it had to have been like the February Next Fest of last year. It felt like a really long time ago. It's very, very charming. Like the art, the music, just everything comes together really nicely. It's a little Metroidvania where you play as this little like robo guy. You're a vessel. So you've got like this crazy like magic hair or whatever. And you use that to interface with the world. It's got something going for it. Like just being as stylized as it is. There's just something really charming about it. Kind of like Hollow Knight. But more of a space theme, more of a future theme. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Playing that?
Yeah, at some point. At some point. I don't know when, but I really liked the demo. It's out today.
January 20th.
Yeah.
Oh, today? Yeah,
it's January 20th.
This month is flying by so fast.
Well, you did do 12 days of stream, so
I know, and I just feel like no time has passed at all, and I'm just so confused.
That makes sense. So yeah, Mio Memories in Orbit. There isn't a demo anymore. I don't know if they plan on releasing one after, but very fun game. It felt polished when I played the demo almost a year ago. So yeah. Next, we have one that both Luna and I are interested in, I believe. So would you like to take it away?
No.
Okay.
I don't know enough about it. I just know that you're on a cafe and it looks really cute. That's it. That's all I know.
We have a Tailside Cozy Cafe coming into an early access launch on the 21st. So that's tomorrow, or for our YouTube listeners, potentially today. It's like Luna said, it's a charming cafe simulator. This is a solo dev. They're incredibly active on Blue Sky. And they've done
incredibly active.
Yeah, they've done most of their fundraising through that. You know, they do their marketing. And a lot of the game has been built up with the community.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a nice early access launch because I played the demo 2 Next Fests ago, I want to say. And it was playing pretty well at that time. And then I think they even released another demo that was solely for decorating for a while. Or it was like a... Oh, have they taken the demo down?
My kind of demo. What?
Oh, I think they might have taken the demo down in anticipation of release. Well, I don't think they have a demo at the moment, but they'll probably have one after. Either way, coming into early access, and they even let us know the price. It's going to be $10, $9.99, which is a pretty
really good price.
Yeah, it's a very good price point for these types of games, especially considering that it's early access, and we'll be getting a lot more content as time goes on, because they're very passionate about it. What it really depends on, like, do they make enough sales that they can keep working on it? We'll see.
Yeah. January
21st. If you like it,
hope so for them.
Try it. They're called Coffee. They're called Coffee Beans Dev, and they did a couple Twitch streams. I don't know if they're doing them anymore, but they did a couple Twitch streams where they worked on the assets, and they were literally a coffee bean VTuber. Love that. They're just like a coffee bean with eyes. It was fantastic.
I love that. Oh my god.
Next we have another. Well, this is a DLC. DLCs don't really make it on the list very often, but this is Cult of the Lamb Woolhaven, which is more of an expansion than anything.
Which I am disappointed in. Not really, but
Luna was like, I'm gonna start Cult of the Lamb, and I'm just gonna be in the new area. I'm just gonna have the snow. And I was like, Luna, I'm sorry to inform you that it's like a
I
whole
want
expansion.
snow. I wanted to snow. And it's already on my schedule, and now I have to commit, and I don't want to anymore because I don't get the snow.
You gotta try it out. You
The
might love
snow.
it. You might love it.
Yeah,
A lot
maybe.
of different personalities get into Cult of the Lamb. A lot of different ones.
But it has icky stuff. And the
Yeah,
icky stuff
but
was gonna be okay because of the snow.
now you gotta
But
work
now it
to the
doesn't have the
snow.
snow.
Now you have
Does
a
it have
goal.
mods?
No, I don't think so.
Dang it.
I mean, there might be mods outside of Steam. Cursed game. I love Cult. I mean, we're gonna be playing it again starting next week. I was gonna give them a little bit of time to bug fix before I stream it.
I've watched
But
so
yeah.
many Cult of the Lamb streams. I've never played myself. I got it on sale a few weeks back, so yeah. It's like, okay, fine. My snowy area. But yeah, that's coming out. Sorry for cutting you off. I'm not really mad at, obviously this is all jokes, haha. Um yeah, Cult of the Lamb Haven is coming out January 22nd. It's a
Yeah, this is
DLC.
again a paid DLC, but it's a big one. It's
And you are gonna have to play through base game. I don't know if all of base game.
They said the content of
Uh
this expansion is only accessible near completion of the base game. So you have to have gotten
near.
through at least a couple of the bosses, it seems like.
Okay. There you go. There you have it.
I'm excited. I know the
No
Cult of the
snow for
Lamb
newbies.
community is so excited.
Yeah, I am
Those
not
people are
surprised.
rabid. And I think it has drops as well at the moment. So yeah.
We'll have to see.
Anyway, next we have another delightful little indie game. It's called Escape from Ever After. It is releasing January 23rd. This game just makes me think. I mean, they knew exactly what they were doing. It's basically inspired by Paper Mario.
Yeah, that's what I
So
thought too.
yeah, it's a little papercraft game with similar fighting mechanics and like a cute little story about trying to save fairy tale worlds from a greedy megacorp. I think it's gonna be so fun. I'm very excited. I'm pretty sure I never ended up getting around to playing the demo because I looked at the game and I was like, well, I'm guaranteed to play this. There's no way. There's no way that this won't be good. So I'm excited for that one. I don't know when we'll play it, but we gonna play it.
That's January 23rd.
And they do still have their demo up, so you can try it before you buy it and see if you vibe with it.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. Next, we have an interesting game called The Gold River Project. This one is most likely, again, not a Luna game.
She's typing.
Yeah, I needed to get to the
Googling.
page. Well, so like this one, the reason I was interested in this one is because it's a survival craft. So I'm into survival crafts. It's kind of like catnip to me.
Really?
Yeah. So this one's
You
more of
are?
a realistic one. Like you're camping, you're on a camping trip with some friends, but there's also this underlying mystery where you find out that you are part of some kind of twisted experiment. And you gotta try and get out while camping with your friends. I think it has a lot of promise, but survival craft games can be really hit or miss. So, with a lot of these, it comes down to how good are the mechanics and is the story fun.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think it has a lot of potential though, because it's got the classic survival craft elements. It's got decent graphics, and then the mystery looks just weird enough for me. So yeah, that is the Gold River Project hitting early access January 23rd. And it has a demo, so you can try it before you buy it.
And I'm betting there's a second page to this, isn't there?
Oh, there is. Girl,
Exactly.
let's go. there's well,
Ain't no
there's
way.
the way I see
Yay,
it.
my
There are
game made
2 weeks between Pixel Yaps, so that's 2 weeks of release.
it. You see, all these games, all these games. Oh my god,
What, they're
it's your
not
fault.
horror games.
It's your fault.
What? We're
No,
on the same mailing list,
no.
Luna.
Clearly,
It's not my fault.
clearly.
Anyway, first up, January 26th, early access of a game called Adaptory. I had not heard of this one until recently. Oh, sorry, my dog is upset because Tree's coming home. Um,
How
it's
dare.
a cute little colony sim
Okay.
where you you crash land your ship, and so you have to build up, a place to live while you're trying to fix it and escape. So
Yeah.
it kind of like Oxygen Not Included, and stuff in that vein. It looks really interesting. Those games can always be really fun because I find that a lot of the devs end up adding unique mechanics or interesting characters and stuff to it. So I'm keeping my eye on this one. And I think early access for these types of games is a good choice as well because it's a little easier to build it with the community.
Agreed.
And they're very tacitly zero gen AI. They have like a little badge on their Steam
Let's
page.
go.
So yeah, they have a demo
go.
and it's releasing into
See?
early access January 26th. Check it out.
No, you don't need to use Gen AI to make your game.
I've been playing a lot of like ridiculous hand-drawn games lately, like Scrabdackle. It's like, look, you can do anything. You just need to make a fun game.
Yeah.
This next game I'm very excited about. I played the demo for one of the Next Fest, and Chat and I fell in love. It's so cool. January 27th, we have a game called Run Tavern Quest hitting the Steam sale. Well, the Steam release, I guess. It does still have a demo. This is a game where it's like a classic text adventure, like old school, like really old school looking. Except for you aren't the player. You are the game master, and the player is an idiot named Steve, who will do all kinds of stuff that you were not expecting, like eat garbage.
Oh god.
And so you have to adapt to Steve and what he's doing to try and keep the RPG going. And so like basically you decide how the NPCs react to him, and you decide where he gets to go and stuff like that. It is ridiculous. It's all text based, but man, the demo was fun. It was such a different concept, a little twist. Well, a twist on a familiar concept, I should say. But I'm excited to see what that game has in store, because even with just the demo, we were doing all kinds of ridiculous stuff. And it's narrated, so you don't have to read it yourself. And the narrator is actually pretty good. Sorry, Luna, I keep interrupting you.
No, I'm just saying it sounds really cute. Sounds really funny. I haven't tried it, so I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this one. So January 27th, try out the demo before you buy it. See if you vibe with it, because as you can tell, I did.
And again, if you ever want to see like, I feel like Cess has like a real hand for finding like really obscure indie games that you probably wouldn't have found otherwise. And a lot of times they're really fun and charming. And yeah, definitely go check out Cess on the It's a Tree channel on Twitch with 3 E's, because it's always a riot here, and she finds the most ridiculous games. Like I go here every other day, every other stream. I'm like, what in the world is she playing
now? Yeah, well, honestly, it's just a testament to the passion that's out there, and especially in the indie sphere. Like, I'm just honestly so blown away sometimes by what these guys are coming up with so little money and so much stress.
Yeah, the creativity is definitely there.
Yeah, which
I
actually
love it.
brings us to our next game, which I believe, if I remember the email correctly, is a solo dev. Uh, don't quote me on that, but I think it might be. This game is called Ghost Keeper. Comes out January 28th into early access. I forgot its early access tag, but it is going to be early access. Um, and this is another interesting game with a little bit of a twist, um, in that you're like the keeper of the ghosts, and you have to place your ghosts into different places and use their different scare abilities to get the humans out of your house or out of the place that you're trying to haunt. There's like this group called the Brotherhood that's trying to capture all them, and you got to get them out of there using the ghosts. And it just looks interesting. I did send them an email to see if I could get a
Oh,
key to try it out. But they do have a demo,
okay.
so you can again try it before you buy it.
Yay.
But I don't know. I think it's got the potential to be a lot of fun. We'll have to try it out and see. It's got a nice setting for it all. And I feel like
Mhm.
depending on the amount of ghosts and stuff they have, it could have some pretty nice variety. Like they even mention being able to go back after you finish an area so that you can try like new ghosts that you got and see if things pan out
Oh, I
differently.
like that.
Yeah. So
It's
yeah,
nice.
that's Ghost Keeper. Looks interesting. We'll see. Um,
My
and
God.
then what?
I
Oh, you're
just
talking.
went Twitch chat.
Yeah, it's for scaring Luna.
Uh-huh.
Next up, we have another game that I did get to try during Next Fest. It comes out January 29th. It's called I Hate This Place. This one's like a crafting based horror game, like survival horror game. It's isometric, so like top down. And it's comic book art style. So like it's when you're sneaking, because there's a lot of sneaking in the game. You like see, like little words of your footsteps and stuff, or like just all kinds of like the thudding noises and whatnot written out as if you're in a comic book. I found it really charming. If you don't like stealth games, your results might vary at first because it felt like
I
it
get
was pretty stealth
impatient.
heavy.
I get impatient with stealth games. I'm like, come on, just let me get to the next part.
I love them, and I really found the art style charming. I enjoyed the dialogue that we got to play around with during the demo. Um, I feel like I believe they had the voice acting in at the time, so it was uh
Okay.
it was fun. I really did enjoy that demo. So we'll see how it goes now that it's releasing. Um, it has a lot of really weird monster types, and it seems to have an interesting world building. And really honestly, the comic book style just sells it. It just it brings it above what it might have been, in my opinion. But
I
yeah, the
like the
demo is
sound of
still
the
up.
thud thud.
What?
I like the sound of the thud thud. Like
Right?
you're walking and then it like this the thud thud. I love that.
Yeah, or like something crackles and you see the little crack writing across the
Crack.
thing. Like it's just I like those blending of genres and styles. And
Yeah, same.
like I found a lot of comic book style games tend to be pretty decent. So I've
Yep.
got pretty good hopes for this one.
Okay.
Now, Luna, take it away, girl.
It's my turn. Let's go. Okay. So, Star Sand Island. I have in my entire gaming journey only ever supported two games on oh god, I'm blanking on the name now. That
Kickstarter?
website where you Kickstarter, yes. Of in my gaming journey, only ever supported two games on Kickstarter. One of them was Coral Island, which turned out to be absolutely amazing, and the second one is Star Sand Island. I am beyond excited for this game. When I first saw a trailer for this game, I was like, "No, this is too good to be true. this is not gonna happen. No way. And I had my doubts, and then as time went on, I saw some cozy gamers and stuff that I follow show bits of the alpha that they were able to take part in. And actually, like, I thought, oh my god, wait, this is actually a real thing that's actually happening. And then back, was it on last Steam Next Fest? I think there
Yeah, I
was a
think
demo
so.
for it,
Mhm.
and I played it, and I was terrified. Honestly, I was terrified that I wasn't gonna like it. Because I feel like when you've played so many farming games, it's always a hit and miss, right? Like, some of them start way too slow, some of them really don't have a lot to them yet, some of them just feel like a carbon copy of a different farming game, with a different style, right? And so I feel like it's always a hit and miss with them. But
Mhm.
Star Sand Island really does it right. This is like, imagine Stardew meets Animal Crossing meets The Sims all bundled up together in one. And for me, this is like the best part of it. It's all like very anime styled. I love watching anime. I love slice of life anime, and this feels like that. It's like as if Stardew Valley got a slice of life anime, but instead of being in a valley, you go to an island. And it's just so cute. There's romancing, there's so many different characters, they each have their own little quirks. It's fully open world. You can explore everything to your heart's content. There's obviously fishing. You can do furnishing. You can build your house almost like Sim style. Like you can choose your own roofing and everything. You can go out in the world, shake a bush, and have the chance to get a cat from it. And then you can adopt that cat and you can bring it home to your farm. You can just shake bushes and get kitties for your farm. It's amazing. Um, and obviously there's the other stuff like farming, like having your own chicken and whatnot. You can there's animals that you can ride on. So there's different mounts. There's like this adorable in the trailer we've been seeing this adorable little deer with like little stag, I guess I should say, with blue antlers. Oh my god, it looks so cute. Honestly, there is so much to this game. It's supposedly coming out on February 1st. We're saying supposedly because the Steam page has not been updated.
Yeah, not the Steam
so
page hasn't been updated. They don't have a website.
yeah, supposedly according to sources, it is releasing on February 1st. Um it honestly it looked really good when it came out last Steam Next Fest. It looked pretty done back then. The only reason I didn't play more of it is because I didn't want to tire myself out of it. Honestly, I wanted to have the experience still when it actually came out because that's what I did with Coral Island. I played it like crazy, and then
Yeah,
it came out, and I just
haven't
mm,
touched it.
haven't I haven't been able to get into it. No. Um. So yeah, Starstand Island apparently coming February 1st. Definitely have this on your wish list. Definitely give this a look
It's
because
on mine.
I was blown away,
Yeah,
absolutely blown away by
the
this.
only reason it wasn't already on the list is because I had no idea that they were planning on releasing on February 1st.
Yeah, I had to Google it. I had
Yeah, I
to
was
Google
just
it
like, when
because
you
I was
told me
like
that, I was like, what? But it's on my wish
they said
list.
Q1. They've been saying Q1 of 2026. I'm like, but like Q1 when? I feel like initially it was supposed to be January actually. So yeah.
Well, originally they
Um
wanted quarter four of 2025. So,
yeah, it got pushed a little bit.
yeah. So we'll see. So, keep your eye out. Maybe it's releasing on February 1st. I mean, so they mentioned that date 3 months ago, but I'm just really
Yeah.
surprised that the Steam page isn't updated. So,
Yeah.
um, if it
And it's
doesn't
also
release,
fashion.
don't add
So
us. It's not our fault.
no. 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 It's not on the
Uh,
Steam page, but you can Google it and it says February 1st.
yeah, and
So, yeah.
Reddit, the the place that knows everything. They were saying
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, there you go. There's your upcoming games. Well, some of them. There are obviously more games than we would ever have
Way
enough
more.
time to cover. But these are the ones that either I know of or Luna knows of, that are coming out
Mostly sus.
between now and the next podcast. That's okay. It's listen, it's just this is my thing. Knowing
The
things about
upcoming
games,
games.
that's my thing.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
yeah.
make sure you add those games. If any of the games we talked about sounds interesting, add them to your wish list. It
Hmm.
does help devs in terms of visibility with those wish lists as well. Not to mention, it lets you know when games come out, when they're on sale, and all kinds of other things. I think it also feeds you into their news tab sometimes, so you can know stuff about the games before they come out. Um,
Yep.
don't be afraid of a big wish list. Just make sure you reorganize it regularly so that friends who want to send you things know that they can just send you something from 1 through 10. I have
Oh, that's a
500
smart way to do
plus
it.
games, so yeah. But like most of them aren't released. There's got to
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
like
No,
like
you keep
300 of
hiding
those
behind that.
not released, you know?
500 plus games. I thought I was bad with my 80 games.
Dude, no, my wish list is stacked.
Oh my god.
It is so
Stars on Island is
stacked.
currently at the top of my wish list.
662 for Dale. Yeah, I've been holding myself back a little bit.
Wow. Wow. Dang.
It's
How'd you get with the program?
for me it's the best way. Like it helps me keep track of them. It makes it so that like when I'm setting up these upcoming games lists, I can just go to my wish list for the most part and be like, oh yep,
Mhm.
here's a bunch of games coming out. And I mean, honestly, it is for me. It's part of my job being informed on this stuff. But I think even if it wasn't, I would probably get this bad over time because they all ask us to do it, and it's not hard to
Speaking
press
of,
the wish list button.
I'm now going down my list. Have you had anything about Paralives?
Yeah, yeah,
That says here, 25th of May, 2026. Okay.
yeah. They're chugging along. They're pretty active on. I don't know. They're not super active on Blue Sky. They used to be active on Twitter. I think they might be active on Instagram, but I don't hang out there. Yeah, no, they're still going. They're still looking good.
That's like one of those games where I'm like, I haven't checked. Like, I know I have quite a few friends who have been going crazy with like all the updates. I'm like, I'm not checking out any of it. I know it's coming out sometime this year. Now I know it's gonna be May, but I'm gonna let myself be surprised when that comes out because expectations, I feel,
Well, you
just
need to
kill the
temper
game
yours.
sometimes.
Yeah. Cuz
Yeah.
you're looking for a Sims replacement and that's
Yeah, I am.
that's a
I really
really tall
am.
order.
I
A
really am.
really
I don't
tall
know.
order.
Lately, like when I've been playing Sims, the few times I do, I played for like 30 minutes, an hour tops. I'm like, this is just the same old thing with a couple new furnitures. You know, there's nothing new anymore that they're doing. They're not. I don't feel like they're listening to the community at all, and I feel myself being very done with it. So I'm really ready for a Sims replacer. Please, somebody take the
Somebody.
crown.
Somebody. I mean, I feel like Paralives has a good chance. They've been working really hard for a
Has
really long
potential.
time.
Yeah.
And they seem really passionate.
Yep. But anyway, sorry for that little
No,
derail.
no, you're good. You're good.
Derail.
We're done. We're done with the upcoming
We're
releases. We made
done.
it through.
All right,
Um,
bye.
that's a yap. See ya. All right.
uh, but we do usually end it around here,
Yeah,
around
no,
after the
we're
upcoming
ready.
releases.
We're ready.
Today
All right.
was a bit of a shorter one. I'm very proud of us.
Yeah. And we still talked about a
Very
lot.
proud of
Let's
us.
go.
We did. We did. Yeah, do
All
you have
right.
any exciting things coming up on your channel, sis?
Um,
Or any things you'd like to share?
we're
Preferably
starting
exciting.
Snacko on Friday. I've never played that before and it
Snapco.
looks cute. You're like a little cat and you're like rebuilding a village. It's like a little pixel
Oh,
game. I got it for Christmas and I we did a community vote, so the community could choose what out of my library they wanted to see. And they chose
Oh yeah,
Snecko.
that's cool.
So we're starting that on
Okay.
Friday. Um, obviously the Cult of the Lamb DLC, we're starting that next week.
Hmm.
I think that might be it at the moment. I have some stuff in the works, but it's they're still embargoed. So
That's top secret.
but yeah, nothing.
uh,
I'm still in the trying to finish the indie games that I'm playing mode.
Fair.
So we're really close to wrapping up. I think the Scrabdackle Act 1, and really
Okay.
close to wrapping up the Lonesome Guild, which that game has been so good. I highly
I've
recommend
been
the
popping it
Lonesome
every now and
Guild.
then. It looks so good. It
It's
does look really
so
good.
cute. The combat is fun. The world building is good. Like, I just. And the art. Oh my god, the art. Yeah, just plugging along, trying to finish games.
For me, I don't have anything big planned, honestly. I'm supposed to plan something big, but I'm all out of big plans.
I
Big
mean,
plan spoons.
Cult of the
Um,
Lamb is a pretty big plan for you, in my opinion.
we got I don't know, and we'll see how much we play that. I'm trying to rewire my brain to make it more okay for me to, like, play a game once and then not play it for a few months again, and then play it again after a few months, without needing to restart and without feeling guilty or the pressure of not playing it every single week. Um, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. I did think of something recently. Tyranny does this actually, where she has it like as a community goal in her channel with channel points, right? And then this is like one of the games that they enjoy as a community, but she can't always rotate into her fixed schedule. And so they played whenever that community goal gets hit. So that way she still knows that there's people interested in it because they're hitting the goals, and it's still getting played. It's still getting some attention. So I might end up doing something like that. But no, I don't have, apart from Cold of Lambs, I don't have any other like big plans. I don't even know if I'd consider that big plan.
I
I
think it
did
is.
recently reach 10,000 followers on
Let's
Twitch. So
go.
I'm supposed to do a celebration for that. I don't know what. I don't know what. I still hasn't really completely hit me. I'm still like, what? That happened?
To do King of the Castle with
Um,
chat.
see. Maybe we'll take our Crane of Castle again, yeah. But yeah, where can they find the elusive Cesare?
All right, I am Cesire. I stream 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, on the It's a Tree channel, and that's with 3 E's in tree. I also post a lot of YouTube shorts up on my YouTube, which is youtube.com/@it'saccessory. And I'm on Blue Sky as Cesare, and you can find all kinds of fun stuff there, but mostly going live posts. And this is my co-host here.
Um, yeah, I'm Loonaromi. You can call me Luna. I stream 3 to 4 days a week on Twitch. Gonna be making the plunge of doing it on YouTube and TikTok soon. Just gonna do it. Finally gonna do it. Where I'll be going live simultaneously. And you can find me as Loonaromi pretty much everywhere. You name it: Twitter, Blue Sky, TikTok, YouTube. Yeah. If there's a Loonaromi, it's probably me. And if there's an imposter, let me know.
All right, that's a yap, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next time.
Pixels and yaps, pixels and yaps. We like pixels and computer games. Pixels and yaps, pixels and yaps. We're yapping about pixels and computer games. Pixels and yaps.